Lizzy put her foot down and said no to the Namibia deal. Quite chelete because after everything that happened, he still wants to go back. Tibos also said no. Liliet thinks it's a better idea. And then Nkosi tried to get some information on Shongwe in prison but didn't get any help. And the new teachers are actually warming to each other. Hi, welcome to my channel. Here's an update on Skeem Saam. So Tibos decided to go to work and only to find that Kwaito got a call and they said that they've got a tender. The tender they went to bid for in Namibia. Before the whole accident, they actually got it and Kwaito is excited about it. But Tibos is like, Wagafa, are you serious right now? You to that extent because you'd want to go back to Namibia? He really let me go home. Coming here was a bad idea. He left and went back home. And then Kwaito tries to talk to Lieto, trying to see, to get his mind on this whole thing. Lieto thinks it's a bad idea. Like, after what happened, he still wants to go to Namibia. And Kwaito's like, but it's an accident. People don't stop driving just because they got into car accidents. But Lieto's like, this is different, Munna. And it's things that they can drive to Namibia. I mean, how many hours is that? Or do they deal alone? But that's anything that can happen because they're in a partnership. And then Kwaito tells Lizzy about the deal. Lizzy was like, no freaking ways. There's no way we're going back to Namibia. Wahafana, do you know what you put us through in Nali Familia? How now you want to go back to Namibia? Oshwela Anakwa. Kwaito is like, no, it's a good opportunity, but a big opportunity go Namibian desert. No, Kirawi go Wangwa. You are not going there. Hi! Tata Lizzy. Lizzy is not about to lose her man and her baby daddy over a tender that's just going to bring them money. And then Nkosi wants to know what's going on cousin yakhe uShongwe, and Kwezi suggests that why don't you just go to prison and find out what address did he put in. He goes there, speaks to the warden, and the warden refused to give information even after he tried to bribe him. Atufuna ukuboshwa yindoda and gave him back his money, if lousy, I think 50 rand or 200, I don't know, and told him to leave. So Unkosi did not get any information, and Unkosi was really wondering if Lehasa knows uShongwe. Turns out Lehasa does know uShongwe, but are they going to approach him and ask him or not? And then uShongwe get busy at TF High. He comes to talk to he was researching about this whole thing at Tobias and his rape case. And he comes to talk to Evelyn because Evelyn feels sorry. He scared him off about this whole Tobias thing being in prison. To his surprise, he was like, no, now I'm just happy because what you did for your son is huge. Considering that his family disowned him when he got arrested. So, seeing that Evelyn did so much for his son after this whole ordeal, feels guilty. She's a good mom. And then, Teacher Q, Bo, Jackie, they are throwing themselves at him. Book, say, where should I put this? Say, like your car. Do you know a lot of teachers lose their jobs just because of these kids? You must be careful, hey? These kids look like they've got a teenage crush on you. Hey, now I've got my woman happy, but how? Side, I don't know, I can't yet, but there's someone, she lives in Joburg, she's going to come by, you will see her. And then they decide to go to Capsis to eat together, have dinner. And then they start talking, and Kat actually told them, Hori, he went to the same school, and it's nice to see young teachers at TEF High. And then Teacher Q brings the thing and warns them about Carol. And then Teacher Q brings about the hand thingy, saying Carol is the one that told him about it. And then now he's having flashbacks again about the day that they bent his hand. And he was so quiet about it. Even Teacher Q, Mr. Q was like, what's going on? But, and then Upumeza doesn't give up. He decided to go see Dr. Tlongwane at TEF Hospital to try and get him to talk about what happened with Zamo and Tibos. But Mr. Tlongwane was like, nope, Dr. Tlongwane, I'm not saying anything about this. Just have a heart, man. It's Zamo. These kids have been through a lot. And then Pretty is using her leave wisely, catering to her man and enjoying her time at home and planning for her wedding. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.